time we are meeting again. So how was your exam?
Yes, it was wonderful, quite remarkable. Asking about my exam.
So what do you think about results? When it will be declared?
I don't know. I'm very optimistic and bullish my exam results. So I can't make any comment over that because it is under the process. So I don't have any right, any entitlement to make any
Could you
sense
please tell
regardless of
me
my
how
exam.
many like students have participated in this exam?
See, I
Any
think
rough idea?
around the 10 lakh, yes, definitely. So around 10 lakh, the aspirant, they filled the form. So it was the vacancy which came into 2023 when I switched to city. So we filled the form. So the exam held in 2024. So it was cancelled. We appeared in that examination. So it cancelled. Then it is happening after around the year.
Do you think
So
it's a
this
tough
time,
competition? Because there are so many participants, so many students. So it will be a tough competition among all the
yes,
students.
very exactly. But it is not that much, you can say, tough competition. We just make the bugbear. It is so much tough because, I mean, when I was, okay, let me first of all give the rough idea. So around 4 lakh they spent, they appear in the examination. So even in my own district where the exam center was there, so only the 1,000 they spent just participated. So it was very low attendance of the aspirant because of various reasons. First of all, Savan, the Savan, because the exam was on the Saturday. So next day was the Monday. So the traffic was totally, you can say, out of the control. So we were not able to catch up the trains, bus. Even me too. I reached out to my exam center before today. Because I was
Where
just
was your
getting the
center?
sense that
Where was your center?
my my center was Bulandshahr, around the 200 kilometers from my own district, and
Did you
even
face
to
any
get the,
difficulty? Did you face any difficulty reaching that place?
I guess, lot of the difficulties, not reaching, but when I was returning back, returning. So that time I faced, for example, there was no direct train or bus to my city. So I went to Hapur from Bulandshahr, even, you can say around 40 to 50 kilometer
Hmm.
ahead of the Bulandshahr. So I had to go there, and from the Bulandshahr, we pick up the bus to my
There
direct
is
my
no
city.
big railway
So
line.
yes,
There is no big railway line that can
it
connect
was so
your,
fun.
city, your village.
I guess it was so funny to assume when I reached out to the college, where my center was there. So I was just inquiry. I was being inquired about the city. So there was the teacher. So I was asking that, is there any the railway station nearby? The college. So he said this is very poor district. And before that, I had the mindset that my district is very poor, so I had that mindset. So it actually, that teacher was very much true. So when we reached out to the railway station, so there was only the two rooms. Even they were building, they were building. And so I was just laughing. I had my uncle, so we were just laughing that how it's so tiny in the railway station. So train was not there. So I guess, but it's okay actually.
If we talk about like infrastructure, so it was not up to the mark, according to.
Yes. Yes, even anyone can, you can say them that, those who know the Balancer very well, they can say infrastructure was not that much good, and so is food, which should be.
The last moment, how was your feeling? Because when you were sitting in your exam room and you have studied a lot, so what was in your mind that time?
See, when I was just, packing my stuffs when I was at my room, so that time I I packed a lot of the books, my notes that I would read, I would study each and every notes of mine. So when I took a room on the rent, in the Valencia, and so I was so nervous like that. My confidence was down, being downgraded uh, every minute, every minute. So I was so frustrated. I was fed up. I just put everything aside, and I just to be honest, I just chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, in the night, and I didn't read anything because that was the only the you can say the pills for me, because my confidence was being decreased a lot, and so I didn't read
After
that much,
chanting,
even
did you
before.
feel relief?
Yes, yes, that is what I'm just saying. I felt so much, happiness. You can say, confident. Even we were enter in the examination center around the more than the 2 hour, before the 2 hour. So there was one person. He was from the ETA. So we talk around the 1 hour there. And during my own examination center, in the room, in the whole the 1 hour, I started chanting the Hare Krishna, Hare Rama in my mind, in the deep down. I'm not saying that I was just doing all this thing, and I felt so calm and composed, and I did very great, even much more than my expectations, which was I was expecting. My exam went so great, which I was not expecting. And after, because it was 3 hour examination, and after appearing in the examinations and exams, I give the credit to Krishna, because I was this was actually the first examination in my whole life. I felt so confident, to be honest.
So there is a topic for you, loneliness. What did you understand this word loneliness? Because you are also living alone and far from your family. So I think you can
Okay.
elaborate this topic very well. Are you comfortable
Yes, I
with this
can.
topic?
Yes, I'm comfortable, and yes, I can give my some perspective, because I also feel sometimes, loneliness, this kind of feeling. So yes, I can give. For me, because I'm an aspirant, and those who are the aspirant, or those who are the student, even particularly they are living away from their family. So we feel these things, because first of all, we are living apart from our family, and second thing, we face a lot of you can say sort of the challenges, because when we are at our home, so we get encouragement from our family members, our friends. They encourage us that, you are doing study, you can do it. But when you are in the other city, so actually there is no one that can galvanize you, that can motivate or incentivize you. So it is totally up to us how we motivate us. So even the proportion of the, you can say, loneliness among the student, it has been increased a lot. And due to this, we face anxiety and low confidence, and sort of depression kind of, you can say, symptoms. These the symptoms come from, you can say, from the loneliness. These are the feelings. And so yes.
Okay, if
And
someone is
what's your
getting
perspective?
those kind of feelings like anxiety, stress, and loneliness, so what kind of practice they should do? Because there are so many students who are, living alone, like hostel. So, like some people are thinking in hostel there are a crowd, but sometimes in a crowd we are feeling lonely. There is no one
True.
who can listen us, where we can
Right.
express our thoughts.
Yes,
So
I think,
according to you, what kind of practice they should do?
yes. Actually, there is a multiple, you can see the tools we can apply. But I'm just telling about myself. For example, in my case, I listen to music. I do chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. I watch Ramayana, Mahabharata. These things give me a kind of pills, and I listen also music. They depend upon the mood, which type of the mood I have. And even I have watched a lot of the videos
Do
regardless
you
of
think
loneliness.
these kind of good music change your mind and it can give you, it can reduce your stress, anxiety? This kind of spiritual music.
See, it is not scientifically proven fact, but yes, because I just can give the own example. Even those who face these things, they can resonate that yes, it give us relief, huge relief, because when we are facing something, like when we are facing the anxiety, So that time actually we can't just be sit down. We have to take the step. So of course the music is something which is very great. Even we can watch the movie. Like multiple movies are there. So we can watch the movies, motivation type of the movies. I would say that when we are facing these issues, so that time we should not watch, we should not listen that kind of the content. Like if you are facing anxiety, so we should not watch the sad type of the songs and the movies, because ultimately the proportion of the sadness would be escalate. So we should stay away from it. But I would say Hanuman Chalisa and the chanting is the something, if you are from the Hindu dharma, so it can give you huge relief.
Good practice. If we are listening Hanuman
Yes,
Chalisa, like some other quotes of Lord Krishna, and this kind
yes,
of spiritual practice, it can reduce your anxiety, stress problem.
yes. I think the Premananji Maharaj, the speeches, and they are quite great, and the speeches
Are you
of
a
the
devotee of
you know
Premanandji Maharaj?
yes, I think I would say I'm a huge the devotee of Brahmananji Maharaj.
So when did you
I
go
follow
in?
his teachings.
I think he is living in Vrindavan. I
Yes,
don't know
he's
the
living in
particular
Benton.
place name. So are you going
I guess yes, I'm going to, but after Raksha Bandhan, because
after
first
Raksha
of all there's a
Bandhan?
Savan. I guess
Yes,
I have to
Raksha
learn
Bandhan
it.
is
Yes,
round the corner. So are you
Mm.
going your village?
Yes. I mean, it is so much sought after practice in India. So definitely I need to visit my home. My
What
home
do
is
you think
very
about
very
Raksha
near to
Bandhan?
me. Actually, I don't have that much history about it, but there is a
No, no, no. I'm
multiple
not
reasons.
asking about the history. I'm asking your feeling about Raksha Bandhan, your personal feeling regarding this festival. Because it is the festival
It,
for brother and sister. So what are you thinking?
I think it is inseparable part of our culture. Our culture. When I culture means the whole country, irrespective of any religion or the caste. So we give huge value, or we give huge importance to it. So everyone can connect with it. It is just like the bondings between the brothers and the sister, among the brothers and the sister.
Nowadays there are so many reels we are watching. Sometimes it
It
can be true
is.
also, like in the family, two or three brothers, and there are sisters. If elder brother is earning more, so they are buying, precious rakhi for that elder brother. And if the younger brother is earning not so much, they are just, buying a normal rakhi, I can say. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I also watch multiple videos in this context, private to this. But I will not make one comment on this because it is the individual choice, which type of the
Because of money,
Rakhi.
their feelings are also changing.
See, maybe that this era is era of the technology, so the people are using it just for their content. So we don't know really, So I think maybe that reason. So it is you can say person to person choice,
Hmm.
and it is depend upon also your budget, which type of the budget you have.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think this is a festival of feeling, and feeling should be equal for your
right,
all brothers. Don't think
right.
about how much money they are giving you and big gifts. I think you should never think about this. You should just tie the knot of your Raksha Bandhan, and you should always pray for God and their good future, good health. I think this is the right
I don't
practice,
give.
and never think about the gift, because if your
I
brother
don't
is
give.
healthy and he is happy, so you will also feel happy after watching your brother's face.
Of course, it is. I don't provide that much, so
Always,
much gift
find
to him.
out real happiness, not these kind of materialistic, gift, some other items. Because by the time all the gifts will be wasted, but your love is eternal. Your
Yes,
blessings are
yes,
eternal.
yes. Okay, so let me ask you the question to you, because particularly it is very great excitement for the sisters. So what is your excitement? What is the level of your excitement for this
I'm not
Raksha
so
Bandhan?
much excited because my brother is not living in India, and he is my only brother and younger brother, I can say. Okay, I am the elder sister. So I always send Rakhi by uh, FNP, and he always ties that Rakhi, and that day we always connect via video call.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yes,
that is
yes.
our real happiness. And first of all, he is my, younger brother, so I never expect any gift from him. But yes, it is a
Yes.
ritual. It is a ritual. You should always give some money, some other gifts, your married sister or unmarried sister. So he always sends some, money.
Great, great. Yes, I mean, I think this is the nature of our country. We have the multiple, the festival which bring the togetherness among the family. Raksha Bandhan, Bhaiya Dooj, these are the festival which
But this Bhai
cement our
Dooj, he will
society.
be available, and after a long time, I will go and meet my brother.
Oh, great. Yes, but yes. So, like, what do you think about these festival? How they can, you can say, increase you can say, the bonding among the family, because you mentioned that your brother doesn't live in India, but you are living here, so you send the Rakhi to your brother through the
This is
means you
the
mentioned.
another uh, level of the love, because my brother is not
Mm,
living here, but I always send Rakhi, my brother, because he is the only brother. Okay, so I really love my brother, and I never think he should send me money or not, because it is my, क्या कह सकते हैं उसको, कर्तव्य है मेरा. It is
yeah,
my
it's your
duty,
duty.
and I really
Yeah,
love my brother. So मैं कभी भी नहीं सोचती गिफ्ट के बारे में, ठीक है.
yeah. But if in place of you, if I were the girl, so I would definitely think
And
about the gift.
sometimes I am also thinking, actually it is a ritual in uh, my culture, I can say, कि बड़े छोटों को देते हैं, छोटे बड़ों को नहीं देते. ओके, बट इन रक्षाबंधन आई कैन से लाइक, ये एक रिचुअल है कि देना पड़ता है, चाहे छोटा भाई हो या बड़ा भाई हो. ओके, उनको देना पड़ता है. बट मुझे कई बार लगता
Yeah,
है कि मुझे उसको देना चाहिए.
yes, you can give.
बट ऐसा होता नहीं है,
Great.
देता वही है.
Yes, I mean, gifting to someone, to somebody, it is great thing, because somebody to bring a bonding, great bonding, and this is the best culture of our country. If you look at other countries, so there's nothing like that. The brothers and the sister, even they don't meet, to each other. I'm talking about a different country, but in our country, you said that you are living here and you send the Rakis to your brother. But in different countries, I'm talking about the USA, UK, or other European country, these kind of festivals are not there. That is somewhere the family structure of those countries are not that much strong as we have.
And my brother and sister is living nearby your house, good thing. But if they are not living nearby your house, so there is only way you can send your Rakhi by post, by courier, showing your love and blessings.
Okay, so I have one question, hypothetical questions to you. Let us suppose if India doesn't have these kind of the I mean the festivals, let's Raksha Bandhan or the Bhaiya Dooj. So what would be the family structure of India?
Because we can't think India without their festivals.
True. Yes. Yes.
Because in
India is
India
known
there
for
are
its
lots of
culture.
festival, and if you are considering India without their festival, so I think it's impossible.
Yes. This is the main reason we have been ruled by the Britishers for the almost 200. I mean but they couldn't sustain because of our culture, because we didn't forget our culture. There are the multiple the nations in the Africa. So they were also ruled by the Britishers, but they become a kind of slave of the Britishers because they followed the culture of the Britishers. We followed certain things, like we followed English language as a very inseparable part of our culture. I mean, our country, but we didn't give up our culture like Holi, Deepavali, and Bhaiya Dooj. That is
So
something
Rajpal, I
which
think
make
you
us so
have
proud.
also elder sister.
Exactly.
Same condition, just like me.
And not the same. I don't give that much gift.
Your all sisters are elder than you, na?
No, they are all are the younger. I'm elder to all of them except one.
So I think now we should wrap up this session. We have discussed a
Yes,
lot.
yes, sure.